Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Wallaby Racing League Tier 1, the penultimate round of the season. It should be a spicy one on the streets of Singapore. Of course, I am WRL Coffee, and with me is the boss man, WRL Coco. How are you, buddy?
Good, mate. It's going to be a spicy one, this one.
Not wrong. When you put plenty of walls on a track, there's bound to be chaos. I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of the drivers coming out now on softs, no doubt. Obviously they would.
Of course, we're starting a little bit earlier tonight with the Baku Grand Prix, starting in just under 90 minutes time. Should be a cracker, as Baku usually is. But
drop your predictions down in the chat if you feel we need to.
Absolutely. Thank you all for joining. We've got 14 viewers currently. Love seeing that. Welcome. Feel free to say hello. Drop your predictions in. Any hot lap requests. It's only a short quali, so if you want a hot lap request, I would suggest putting it in quickly. And then we'll be straight into a 50% race of Singapore. No sprint race this week. But yeah, got to try and get things done before the Baku Grand Prix starts.
Okay, so
but I'm sure it will be no less spicy.
First car out on track, flat out on softs, will be Duck Puncher in the Mercedes. AlphaTauri, sorry.
Who's on a lap?
Duck Puncher's backed out of that. Also, who we got here?
Watto has retired in the pits already. He'll be starting from the back. Currently on board with Izzy Fizzy, so we'll go on a lap of Singapore with him. He's just going through Sector 2 now. Anyone wanting to redeem a hot lap, you got to redeem your points, remember. And of course, we have a couple of new guys on the grid today, which should be interesting. We've got Abstraxed in the McLaren and Vega 17 repping the Mercedes. Look, I haven't seen these guys race before, but from what I hear, they're both very, very fast drivers. So I'm sure they will give the rest of the grid plenty of work to do.
Alright, Izzy Fizzy just set the pace. 37.842. FF Andy has just gone quicker. 37.4 flat. Well done. Well done there by FF Andy. Great drive, mate. That's very fast.
Very nice. We've got a hot lap request for Thomas Ireland, who's just coming around the final corner now on his out lap, so we'll go on a lap with him. As requested by Wet Chicken or Potato. G'day, mate. Thank you for joining. FF Andy at the top, 137.4. .9 through the first sector. It's a pretty good start for Thomas. War Machine McNeils, g'day guys. Feel free to put your predictions in, any hot lap requests. Been a pretty good lap so far for Thomas. has set purple sector 1 and sector 2, so this is a very fast lap. He's looking real good. This should put him up the top, I reckon, or if not, pretty close to it. And yes, he goes to the top with a 1:37.09. Great lap. G'day, Rose. Thank you for joining, as always. Always nice to see you in the chat. And Watto as well.
4 drivers in the 137s.
Watto's got a bit of driving to do tonight, starting from the back at Singapore. That should be fun. Also, for those following at home, with the championship situation at the moment, Car Gamer is leading the championship by 27.5 points over Perks. So there's probably an outside chance that the championship may be decided tonight, but I would say it's probably more likely to go into next week, but who knows? I mean, Perks doesn't finish tonight. There's every chance that Car Gamer could wrap it up. We'll have to wait and see.
Wall-to-wall street circuit, anything can happen here.
That is true. Plenty of walls means plenty of crashes. Everyone's got through okay so far, although Hedgeman's just invalidated his lap, unfortunately, so he'll have to go again.
Jimmy and Zed's been held up here a little bit, I think. No, he's been let go. He got held up a little bit there, I think, on his lap.
We've got a purple sector 1 from Urban Growth. And no one's challenged Thomas Island's 1:37.0 yet. FF Andy's up there with a 1:37.4. Showtime's just behind him in P3.
Here comes Rapid Clappy over the line. Does not improve. Fortunately, does not improve there.
Urban Growth has invalidated as well. Let's have a look at one of the new boys tonight. Abstracts in the McLaren with Toaster missing tonight. And of course Vega 17. I'm going to say that's the if I'm pronouncing it wrong, let me know, but I'll go with Vega for now. He is sitting in for top racing life.
Alright, so on my screen we still have a couple of drivers that have not set a time. We got Henchman, Urban Growth, Sis, Perks. This is facing the wrong way. Budos, Idiot Watto has retired. And we've also got Easy Reaper in the Williams. Let's see what he can pull out of here. Surely he can pull out a good time here.
Oh, we got bits of car all over the joint.
Brand new softs.
Yes, we can see tyres. McNeil's, no worries.
Easy Fizzy just done
Easy
the
Fizzy.
quickest. 136.740. First car in the 136s. There was a car sideways there on the track as Easy Reapers come over the line.
Oh, Unique Thrones crashed out on the straight. As Perks goes to P7 with a 137.8. Of course, it's only short qualifying tonight, so not a lot of time.
On board with Easy Reaper at the moment. Hasn't really put a foot wrong so far. Seems to have a very nice car setup. Bounced off the curbs very well. No spinning. Looks really good. Bit slow down the back there before he hit DRS.
Ooh, Sissy jumps up to P5. Great lap from him. Of course, for those playing at home, have a look, just keep an eye on Perks and Car Gamer, the two that are in the championship fight.
Alright, here comes Easy Reaper. Has he moved up? Easy Reaper did not move up after that lap. He's still sitting there in 12th position.
Duck Punch has just gone up to P3 with a 137.2. Vega is going into the pits. Probably one more chance to come into the pits, change tyres and go out again. It's a very long lap, of course, one of the longest on the calendar. Not quite Spa length or Baku, but it's probably the next. So the order, we've got Easy Fizzy at the top with a 136.7, Thomas Island, Duck Puncher, FF Andy and Showtime in P5. Got an interesting mix tonight. Perks and Car Gamer, the top two in the championship, currently 8th and 9th. I'm sure they're not going to want to be buried in the grid tonight. They're going to want to be up front to avoid a bit of chaos, so we'll have to watch these last 3 minutes very closely.
I think the start, if this is the grid, this could be very wild. I did not expect Duck Puncher to be so high up in the Mercedes, but it's up there.
Good to see Duck up there, actually. He hasn't had much fun this season, so it'd be good if he can get a good result for himself.
Alright, so Showtime in the Red Bull is leaving again. He wants to throw down another lap. Andy H has also come out again in the Ferrari. Oh, Car Gamer is going again as well, so here you go. You called it. No, he's back in the pits, sorry.
Rose is hoping that Perks wins. Well, that would definitely keep the championship interesting and send it into next week.
Here comes Rapid Clappy around.
It's the P4.
Nice drive, Rapid
Alfa
Clappy.
Romeo 4th and 5th.
Nice drive.
Alpha Boy is looking real good. So yeah, just for everyone watching, there was going to be another 2 weeks after this one, but the last round we realised actually clashes with the State of Origin game on that Sunday night, so it's going to be impossible to race that night. So we figured, we'll just cut a week and we'll finish up next week. Why not put a bit more pressure on these guys? They love it. They soak it up, I'm sure. Andy Hannafin's invalidated, currently in P8. It's going to be the last chance. We've got just over a minute remaining. Still no lap times for the Haas drivers yet. Just as I say that, Urban Growth goes to P10 with a 1:37.8. How is the henchman going? He's just finished the first sector, so we'll ride on board with henchman, the other Haas man. Can he get a lap in? And he's invalidated, so let's go to Budos, although he has spun it as well. Oof. I don't know what happened there. Perks, I think Perks retired on track, maybe? I hope not. Bit of a no-no with everyone still on track. Showtime goes to the top with a 1:36.6. What a lap of the death. And Sissy, he beats him with a 1:36.60 to put the Ferrari on pole position. What can Jimmy do about that? I don't think he's going to get to the front. Oh, he's cut it and crashed. That's one way to finish qualifying. Thomas Island now goes back to the top with a 1:36.5. Times are tumbling. The checkered flag is out, so this is it. What can Easy Reaper do here? Currently down in P15. I don't think he's going to challenge the top, but can he improve? He does improve a little, but stays 15th. Henchman's the only one left. And he goes to P16.
Cruise as well.
1:38.9, and that'll be it.
Bit of a late charge there from a couple of drivers.
Yeah, Showtime, Sissy and Thomas Island putting in great times at the death. Well, this is going to be interesting because our two championship combatants are buried in the pack with Cargomers in 11th.
We also have
9th.
Watto at the back. Iti Watto has retired. So he's going to start from the back of the race here.
It's going to be some pace from the rear end. We've got Thomas Island on pole. The 1:36.52, what a great lap. Sissy on the front row with him. Showtime, Izzy Fizzy Duck Puncher in P5. Great lap from him. Happy, FF Andy. Andy Hannafin, we've got the Battles of the Andes. Perks Urban Growth is your top 10. Interestingly, FF Andy and I think it was Perks qualifying on the medium tyres. The rest of the top 10 on the softs. It's a great session from Alfa Romeo.
Looking at the top 10 cars, I really do not want to be in the steward's office after the first lap. I think she's going to be a bit spicy here.
Alright, just waiting on the timer to count down. Alright, before we go, Kirko, we got to put it down. What's your prediction? Who's going to win this one?
Oh, geez, this is a hard one. This one's very hard. I think I'm going to have to go... I'm going to go Duck, top 5. Thomas Island probably win it. Sissy maybe 3rd.
Do you want to just run us through all 20 positions? See how many points you get? We've lost Easy and Vega already, so their tyres are going to be really cold when we start this race. Well, like I said, we've got Perks in 9th and Cargamer in 11th. If we don't get a win out of either of those two, it should send the championship into next week.
This
will last race.
This will definitely make a handful for whoever does the tables, but yeah, it will.
Well, I would love to see someone new at the top. Why not? Why not have a Thomas Island up there or a Duck Puncher? Even one of the Alpha boys in 6th and 7th. Both of them have had a rough season. The Duck, Clappy, and Andy. I'm pretty sure they are 3 of the bottom 4 or 5 or so. So to have all 3 of those guys in the top 7 makes it very interesting. We've had a couple of disqualifications. Perks and Clappy have gone back to the start, as has Kano. Bit of argy-bargy on the outlap. Yes, we can have a look at the tyres. Why not, Rose? So we've got the top 6 on softs. FF Andy is on the mediums. That could be a huge advantage for him.
Could be a massive
Andy
advantage.
Hannafin
Massive
on
advantage
the
right
softs.
there.
Perks on the mediums. Urban Growth is softs. Car Gamer starting on the medium. Jimmy and Zed starting on the hards. So he's in for the long haul. It was just as Jimmy has a bit of a spin in the tunnel. Kano and Buttocks, the 2 Aston Martin boys, on
so
the mediums. Easy Reapers on the hards as well. Hench mediums, Unique Thrones on the softs way down in P17. So he'll be looking to make up as many positions as he possibly can early on. Abstracts, one of our new guys, he's also starting on the hards, and Vega is as well. And Watto on the mediums. So we've got a real mix
as they line
grid.
up, I personally think the hards will be a handful.
They do take quite some time to warm up. So they're not the easiest tyre to start on. Alright, here we go. Singapore Grand Prix is underway. Great start from Showtime.
Ferrari has bolted Red Bull. Beautiful move there.
Showtime has got up to the front already. Great start from him.
Maybe a bit of argy-bargy at the back here, but everyone has managed to get through the looks.
So Showtime and Thomas Island both swap positions.
We do have a yellow.
He's gone back to 3rd. Plenty of positional changes down below. We've got the yellows in sector 2. The Aston Martin boys in trouble. They've gone way down to the back. On board with Duck Puncher in P5. Got Sissy ahead of him, red Xing unfortunately, so he might be having some connection issues. That's not going to make it easy for these guys behind him.
So the car gamer on the stage has bolted. And the Red Bull is bolted. Sissy is not too far behind him as well.
The biggest gainer so far, Watto.
We've just lost a Ferrari.
Oh, Sissy has gone into the wall. He hasn't DNF'd, so he should be okay. As Duck Puncher gets a little wrong there. FF Handy moves up into P6, I think. This timing has gone all whack on me just as I was talking. Thanks, Cody's. That's been a great start from Showtime, moving up 2 positions in the first corner or two, and he has bolted the front of the pack. As I say, Watto up to P11 already, starting from dead last. Abstract's a great start as well from one of the new guys, up 5 positions to P13. Unfortunately, Perks, Vega and Car Game are all in the pits. Perks and Car Game are both there. Whoa, this is going to be a real battle between those guys from the back.
Showtime in the Red Bull has bolted.
Yeah, well, he's over 3 seconds ahead already of Sissy in P2.
This will definitely work if he needs a pit.
Solid start from the Alpha boys as well in P5
We got
and
a
6.
massive move by the Alpine. He's made it stick.
We've lost an Alpha Tauri in the backfield. It looks like it's Perks. Perks is DNF'd. Perks is gone. Well, that is huge for not only this race but this championship now. Currently Car Gamer down in P19, so he's got a lot of work to do, but at any points that he can get, going to be huge going into next week. He's got a long way to go yet to get there.
Got the McLaren trying to make a move here. The Abs sniffing all over the backside of Easy Reaper. See if he can get it done.
Ahead of him fighting it out.
He can't.
Stick with Andy. Oh, he's gone into the back of Duck. Bound to be a bit of damage there. It's going to hurt him. He's got a long way to go yet to get back to the pits if there is any damage. Watto catching these guys pretty quickly. He's up to P9. Up 11 positions in 3 laps. He is on a mission, old Watto. No, not yet, Rose, because we next week there is 2 races. There's a sprint race and then the main race. So of course the main race will be 25 points and then half points for the sprint race, which is 12.5. So quick maths there. There's still an opportunity to head into next week. We've got Urban Growth having a move on Watto, and just not enough track. He's going to have to back out of that. Bardos has got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Both the Astons that are in Oh, that hurts for Kano. He's got a double stack. Butos with a fresh wing as well. Not ideal with the Aston boys. Vega with a 5-second penalty as well. And he has retired. So, not the best Wallaby debut for Vega 17, unfortunately. But we hope you had fun on those 4 laps, my man. Let's head up to FF Andy. He's in a battle with Izzy Fizzy. Rapid Clappy's moved up to P4 in the meantime as well. So this is a great race so far from the Alpha Boys.
Showtime has bolted. He's gone.
Yeah, Sissy was catching him a little there, but Showtime's extending that lead back out again. Thomas Island's now moved up to P2. He's got past Sissy. But Rapid Clappy is just driven straight through Sissy. He was unfortunately still red Xing. Andy Hannafin's got a 5-second penalty as well. Somehow Sissy's bounced back up to P2. I don't know what's going on there, but there's some major lag happening. Love your work, Rose. It saves me working it out. So yeah, if Car Gamer can finish in the top 4 tonight, the championship will be decided, but he's currently down in P14, so he's got a lot of work to do for that to happen. Even getting to the top 10 from there. Yeah, I think it's 38.5 is the maximum points, so 39, close enough. We've got a full course yellow via virtual safety car. Not sure if you saw what happened there, Kirko.
No, I have not. I cannot see a car anywhere.
I imagine there's probably some debris on the track somewhere. Someone's probably hit a wall, left their wing behind. But we're good to go again. It's FF Andy now up into P3 with Sissy, Thomas Island and Showtime all pitting. Urban Growth is in the pits as well. So Rapid Clappy is leading the race. We've got an Alpha 1-3. How about that? Yeah, cheers Hayden, or Vega 17. Thank you for joining us, mate. Just, yeah, unlucky didn't get much out of it, but yeah, always good to have new people on the grid. Mate, hopefully next, if not next week, then hopefully we'll see more of you next season, mate. It's FF Andy right on the back of Izzy Fizzy. Really difficult to pass here as Andy Hannafin's retired. That could be a safety car. FF Andy makes a move on Izzy. A little bit of contact. Oh. FF Andy nearly had a date with the wall there, but yeah, they've managed to get through it. There's no safety car though, so we'll go on. Fortunately, that's the end of Andy Hannafin for tonight. So we're down to 17 cars, 6 laps in as FF Andy. Bit of a fishtail there. He keeps it intact.
That was under yellows on my screen, so that's weird.
Izzy Fizzy's gone into the pits, so it's now Alfa Romeo 1-2, although Clappy's gone into the pits as well. So maybe not. But FF Andy is now leading the race, and Watto, who started dead last, is now P2. Easy Reaper in P3 as well, so we've got a Williams 2-3. Henchman's moved up to P4. So those medium tyres, great choice. I think they're all on the mediums. Easy Reaper's on the hards. The other three on the mediums, so that strategy working out well for these guys so far.
Vitos just dropped fast.
Oh, Sissy. Sissy's gone.
Sissy's gone.
And it's a safety car. Tonight. Ah, damn it. Alright. Back. Apologies for that, guys. Still under safety car. Twitch has obviously just had a bit of a moment there.
So Wedo made a
We're
pit
back.
stop there and put fresh mediums on again.
And Butos has got himself a drive-through, I think I saw. Yes, he does, as does Henchman. See, that safety car didn't come at a great time for those that pitted before it, and I'm sure the other guys that were on the mediums and the hards that managed to get to the front probably didn't want it either.
We have a leader, Showtime, on hards here. And they're only one lap old so far, obviously on the safety car. And then it goes all the way down to 10th.
We've got
Yeah.
Duck on the hards as well, Henchman, and Car Gamer and Kano. So we've got 5 cars on the hards, everyone else on the mediums. So the softs didn't last too long. I suppose most of them would have taken the opportunity of the safety car to get rid of them. Get on either the hards or the mediums. So we'll have a bit of a recap of the position changes. So obviously Watto is the winner so far of this race. He's gone from 20th to P5. Great race from him so far. Got Easy Reaper and Henchman down in 9th and 10th. They both moved up 6 positions. A pretty wild top 10 at the moment compared to what the championship is. So we got both Alfa Romeos up in the top 4. Duck Puncher in P6. Easy and Henchman in the top 10. So this is a great result so far for these guys. Of course, there's a long way to go yet. It's only lap 9 of 31. New boy Abstract's still there in P14, having gone up 4 positions. Doing pretty well in the McLaren. But we have lost Sissy, Andy Hannafin, Vega and Perks. Of course, the championship battle we're following. Car Gamer currently in P12, still out of the points. But he is edging ever closer to the top 10. So as we worked out before, there's a maximum of 38.5 points after this one. So if you can get any kind of points, it's going to make it really hard for Perks next week. And I think if Rose worked it out correctly, if Car Gamer can finish in the top 4, the championship can be won tonight. Also important for the teams championship for Red Bull as well. I'm pretty sure that they have an opportunity to wrap up the constructors tonight. They've got a fair lead over the guys in P2. Just check who that is actually. Yeah, Red Bull have got an 85-point lead over AlphaTauri in second. So. A good result from Red Bull here, and currently Showtime is leading the race. They could well wrap up the constructors tonight. And at least one commentator is hoping so.
It's going to be a commentator's curse, I guess. Like, start talking about somebody and...
It has happened all season, isn't it? Henchman is gone into the pits.
He
Everyone's
certainly
going to be leaving him behind, unfortunately.
He wants to get off the hards.
Butos has gone into the pits as well to serve his drive-through. Oh, that's why. Both of them have drive-throughs. Yeah, fair enough. They've got to serve those.
Very curious here. Yeah, Henchman. Well, Henchman went in for hards and come out back with hards, so... Not sure.
Yeah, they just went in for drive-throughs. They didn't get new tyres. They both had drive-through penalties. Showtime doing pretty well at the top. He's holding his own. Managing
also
to keep,
on hards, super.
keep that lead. He is on hards, yeah. So he can go all the way to the end if he needs to. I'm on board with Watto because he seems to be the driver with the most pace in this grid at the moment. He's got 2 Alfa Romeos ahead of him though, blocking him, or doing their best to keep him behind them. Well, I really hope these Alpha boys can keep this up the whole race. Like I said earlier, both of them have not had much fun this season. So for them to get some good points tonight, well, I mean, it's probably not going to make too much difference in the championship, but I do like to see guys that battle away, that do struggle, to have some kind of a reward for battling away all season.
Okay, here comes
this could be
Effifetti.
it.
Effifetti is making ground here. Thomas Simon's not sure where to go.
Thanks, Rose. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
Definitely have a little bit of train here happening. Full side.
Andy looks up the inside. Nah, he thinks better of it. Good decision. I think Showtime on these hard tyres might be holding everyone up a little bit.
I think he might be.
Butos gets another 5-second penalty for crossing the white line.
Alright, also in the train we have
That's harsh.
Flappy coming up the backside of Effifetti. think we're starting to find a bit of a train happening here.
Might just duck down to the midfield just quickly. We've got Abstract right on Jimmy. Can he get a little bit of a corner cut there? But he has moved up into the top 10. Can he get points on his Wallaby debut? Kano and Easy Reaper swapping positions down the backfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have DRS enabled now, so who can do what? It's definitely opened up for Clappy. Clappy has closed the gap here massively.
We've got a change for the lead.
Here it
Thomas
is.
Island's taken the
Very
lead.
wide. Oh, cars everywhere. Everyone's taking a nudge.
So the hard tyres I think are struggling a little bit for pace. Yeah, the mediums are really swamping Showtime.
I think Clappy's just sitting back here in fourth going, I'll wait for you all to crash out, because it's just everywhere. He's just waiting.
Yeah, Watto's been pretty patient himself in P5, just behind Clappy. But Thomas Island's got a real chance here now to gap Showtime. With Showtime holding
Yellow
up
sector 2.
the rest of the guys.
Not sure what happened there. Miss Yellow sector 2.
We've lost
Yellow
Abstract by
sector
the
2
looks
at
of it.
3.
It's a McLaren.
Sissy.
Might have been Izzy actually. Yeah, Izzy's doing donuts. He's gone off. He's gone off up one of the run-offs. McLaren 11-12 struggling a little bit tonight. The McLarens. Just like the actual McLarens in the Baku Grand Prix, both of them starting in 11th and 12th tonight. Not
Okay, well,
so good qualifying for Danny Rick.
FFN's making a move up Showtime, and they've done beautiful.
Yeah. And we've lost Abstract. He's retired in the pits.
Alright,
By the looks of it, so...
Okay, so FFN's just finally got the yellows.
Yeah, so it won't be a safety car because Abstract is retired in the pits. I think Easy Reaper dropped out as well, I saw. Oh, he's back, luckily. Everyone's kind of spaced out apart from these guys at the front here. FF Andy, Showtime and Rapid Clappy, Watto as well, pretty close together. Everyone else is starting to...
Definitely got Watto chasing down Clappy here.
So we'll stick with this. We'll stick with this top 5 battle. Thomas Island, although FF Andy now sets the fastest lap, the first driver into the 40s. Yeah, it looks like a real challenge to overtake on this track. As soon as someone gets close, they run out of track and they got to back off. Meanwhile, Thomas Island is now out to a second ahead of FF Andy. Nearly 2 seconds back to Showtime now, so it's those front two guys are starting to gap Showtime.
It's Showtime closing the gap here. Slowing up here.
Yeah.
Clappy is definitely...
Clappy's struggling a little. Clappy's getting held up by Showtime here, but he just can't pass.
There it is.
Oh, there's a little nudge.
Oh, not quite.
Just, yeah, Clappy's just got to try not to get frustrated. It's probably easy to do. He's clearly faster than Showtime at the moment, but he's just got to be patient. You don't want to wreck your race this early. You've still got a lot of laps to go.
Outbreak the next corner, maybe. Straight line, here we go. F of Andy's just gone again, quickest 140.782.
Yeah, he is flying. He's closing the gap on Thomas. And Championship Watch, Car Gamer up into P7 now. So he's in the points. There's Clappy. Oh, I think he's in the back of Showtime. I'm not sure if there was contact there or not. Yeah, he's clearly getting a little frustrated here, Clappy. He just can't get past.
Being clean though.
We might leave those a little because we've got Jimmy and Zed and Easy Reaper down in the backfield challenging each other, and Jimmy and Zed going for the move around the outside as we speak, and he does it. Moving up into the championship points. Good move, Jimmy. Well done. Butos getting lapped, unfortunately. He's got a lap down. With a little bit of a lull in the session, everyone's kind of pretty evenly spaced out, apart from Clappy and Showtime, who are still going at it. Does he have an opportunity here to pass? No, he doesn't. Thought he was going to get that done, but again, he just runs out of track. We've got 15 laps to go here in the Singapore Grand Prix. Thomas Ireland still leads. So FF Andy is ever so slightly closing the gap. We'll just flick up to the race winning battle. An Alpine and an Alfa Romeo fighting for first. Who would have thought?
Yeah, not me.
Looking forward to the race tonight, Kirko. You going to be watching?
Probably not. Not me. No. Probably fall asleep.
Probably not.
I'll probably fall asleep.
Mate, we don't get many races at a reasonable hour. But you are a hard worker. Fair enough. I'll be watching. I'm sure many of these drivers will be watching as well. Looking forward to it.
Well, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
And yes, FF Andy takes the lead of the race.
What a move by the Alpha. He's sprinting away too now.
Anyone in the chat, give us your predictions for Baku tonight. Should be a good race. We've got Leclerc on pole position. 2 Red Bulls right behind him. Fortunately, our Daniel Rick down in P12. Not a great qualifying for both the McLaren boys, unfortunately. But should be a good race in just over half an hour's time. We've got 14 laps to go here though at Singapore. And it is still on between Clappy and Showtime. He just cannot get past him. He's showing a lot of patience now, Clappy, but it's got to be wearing thin.
I don't watch a lot of Formula 1, but I think Red Bull have the advantage, and I think Max will go P1.
Maxi, you reckon? Alright. I think Perez has got a good chance. He has shown real pace all weekend. But yeah, Leclerc, that Ferrari, has certainly got the pace. Doesn't have a great pole to race win conversion though, old Charles. So
that's what I mean. I think it'll come down to pit strategy.
Can Clappy do it this time? No. Showtime shuts the door there.
This is a tight battle right here. This is crazy.
Yeah, I might flick down to Car Gamer, who's rapidly closing in on Duck Puncher. Any place that Car Gamer can make, of course, extends his championship lead into next week.
Alright, our race leader, FF Andy, is bolted. 2-second lead, just above Thomas Island. Behind that, only half a second with that. Let's see, got rapid.
Blakey in the chat. G'day, I'm a bird. He's gone for Max Verstappen winner.
Rapid Clappy definitely wants some points here tonight. He wants some real good points here in the Alfa Romeo. They haven't driven well so far. Duck Puncher, the quiet, silent assassin so far. He's been very quiet. Haven't seen much of him, but he is running around. He's also got Cargo behind him in the Red Bull.
Yeah, Duck doing a solid job in P6, but he's got no time to rest at the moment because Car Gamer is keeping the pressure on him. Both of them on the hard tyres.
FF Andy has just left the session. Our race leader.
Oh no. So that lead that he had, he was out to nearly 3 seconds. That's going to be rapidly disappearing. I hope he can get back quickly. This Thomas Island is under 2 seconds already.
I think, just correct me if I'm wrong here, Duck Puncher and Car Gamer are both on hards.
Yes, they are. Yep. Car Gamer on slightly older tyres, so Duck Puncher's on 13 lap old hards, whereas Car Gamer's on 16 lap olds. And FF Andy's back.
Oh, Car Gamer's just giving him a little nudge there. Just say hello, I'm here.
Gonna need to join in quickly because his lead has disappeared. Thomas Island's going to have to be careful because FF Andy could bounce back in his car any time, and there he is, he's back. Thomas nearly went in the back. I think he did pretty well there, kind of expecting him to come back, so he held off driving straight through him and yeah, avoided some damage there. So, but there's the race for the battle for the lead is back on.
So watching 6th and 7th position here, both on hards. Will one bite the bullet and go in for softs at the 23rd lap? As Henchman
gets a
has picked up another penalty.
I'll have a quick look at the penalties. So yeah, that's Henchman's second penalty, unfortunately. Clappy's got 9 seconds of penalties up in P4. Henchman with 6 seconds, and we got Jimmy, Unique, and Budos all with 3 seconds.
I've just noticed yellows. Yeah. We have a yellow flag.
Yeah, Budos has just retired in the pits. He's had enough for tonight. He was struggling, it was a lap down. So with the lack of safety cars, he's decided to call it quits.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 14 drivers with 11 laps to go. We have
Andy just ever so slightly building his lead back up again since rejoining. Unique Throne is back into the pits. He's just about to go a lap down as well.
Showtime's in the pits.
Clappy's pit. He's put on fresh mediums to get him through to the end of this race.
Medium's probably not a bad
He
choice.
should have some
10
pace,
laps
but
to go.
he has fallen back. There we go. Showtime has just made a move on Thomas Island to go up into P2 now. Those hard tyres really performing well now. So Thomas could be struggling a little on those 14 lap old mediums.
Right, so we got FFND, 12 laps mediums. Then we go down to Showtime, hards, 14 laps. We go down to Thomas Island, mediums, 14 laps. If Watto, 14 laps. On the hards, everyone's running something different here. They're all on the same amount of laps, different tyres. Which kind of makes it a little bit more extra, doesn't it? Like 12 laps on hards or 12 laps on mediums? Which one do you want?
Yeah, I reckon, well, Thomas Island is on 15 lap old mediums now. I don't think you'd want to be on them for too much longer. He's probably going to be hoping for a safety car now. You'd want a safety car would be perfect for the medium runners to get rid of those and get onto the softs. The hard tyres won't have any problems getting to the end from here still.
I still think, but if there's a safety car, I reckon they'll buy it on softs too. Yeah, they can make the distance, but they might be looking for a bit of pace. So I think they might make it into the pits too.
Here we go, Car Gamer on Duck Puncher, and he does it. Down the inside, up into P5 now, Car Gamer.
Plenty of room now.
That's pretty significant in the championship. So P5, the championship is just about over. I think if we were correct before, if he finishes in the top 4, the championship is won tonight, and he's won off that now. Can he chase down Watto? But if he finishes P5, it's going to take a hell of an effort for Perks to win this championship next week. But Car Gamer certainly has one hand on the trophy. As long as I don't put the commentator's curse on him with only 8 laps to go. And FF Andy has pulled the trigger, he's in the pits. He's decided to get rid of those mediums and onto the softs. So he's going to have the pace now, but he has dropped all the way down to P7. And Clappy's done the same thing. He must have damage. He was only on one lap old mediums. Yep, he's had to replace the front wing, and he's got onto softs as well. Easy Reaper into the pits also. elevates Urban Growth into the top 10. He's
The
now
Williams
going to be
is
battling
in,
with Clappy.
and he's put on another set of mediums. Easy Reaper put on another set of mediums.
Yeah, 4-lap old medium, so that must be his qualifying tyre. Jump back up to FF Andy's back up on the rear of Kano, who moves aside. He does the gentlemanly thing, Kano, and lets FF Andy go through on the faster tyre. Probably realised he was going to be no match, so no point fighting him. So Andy back up into P6. Duck Puncher in P5. This is a really good race for the both of those guys. And crucially, Car Gamer is now 4th. As Showtime leaves the session.
Alright, Duck Puncher is in the pits. He has got rid of his hards and he's put mediums on.
Yeah, Watto's pit as well, as has Thomas Island, which puts Car Gamer up into P2. It's a Red Bull 1-2. Showtime has joined back, thank God. But this is massive. Can Car Gamer get to the end? He's in P2 now. He only has to finish in the top 4 to win the championship. But he will have a lot of faster drivers behind him on those fresh tyres. Can he hold on for 7 more laps? Oh, Coco, this is heating up, mate. This is really, really heating up.
It's getting there now, isn't it? 6 laps to go.
Well, we've got FF Andy now in P3, harassing Car Gamer with his fresh soft tyres.
Yeah.
Car Gamer doesn't really need to fight here, so the smart thing might be to just let Andy go when he can. Yes, a P3 is just as good as a P2 for Car Gamer tonight.
No, he's not letting him go. He's holding the fight. Fendi. Purple sectors all around the track. Fastest lap.
And he's not pitting either, so I suspect Car Gamer has committed to staying on the hards till the end.
Just let him go there. Car Gamer peeled away, let him go.
Car Gamer's fighting back here. He's not going to let FF Andy have it easy, but I suspect FF Andy will now put a bit of a gap on Car Gamer and try and chase down Showtime, who's 17 seconds up the road.
Now the battle we have happening here, Edie Watto and Jimmy and Zed fighting for 6th and 7th position.
So just looking down the field, everyone is pretty evenly spaced out at the moment. There's no real battles. As Thomas Island takes the fastest lap, the 1:39 on the medium tyre. Pretty good effort. That's faster than the soft runners. We've got Showtime is leading the race now by just 15 seconds. Can he hold on for another 5 laps to get this win? FF Andy is gaining, but will it be enough? Can he get there quick enough? Car Gamer on 23 lap old hard tyres in P3.
Definitely pushing hard on those hards. Definitely pushing very hard. FF Andy. Jeez, if he keeps pushing the way he's pushing, he's gonna have to. I don't think he's gonna last either. The way these guys are driving, I think might bump Thomas Island back up into the podium here. There you go, and he's just picked up penalty.
We've got 4 laps to go. FF Andy still 13 seconds behind Showtime. I don't think he's going to catch him quick enough. As Duck Puncher makes a move on Jimmy around the outside, and he will take the position. Up into P6 now, Duck. Although FF Andy is closing the gap quite quickly, he's now only 12 seconds behind. What do you think, Kirko? Can he catch him? Only 3 laps to go.
I think he might catch him, but they both have a 3-second penalty here, so who's going to yield and who's going to let someone pass? But I think he'll catch him.
Showtime doing a great job on those 21 lap old hard tyres. So Car Gamer still in the top 3.
FF Andy's
25 lap old hard tyres.
FF Andy is 4 lap on his softs here. I think they might drop away. Maybe lap next lap. I think they might drop away. Car Gamer, but he's just powering on. Great drive there. Throne has just picked up another
Yeah,
warning.
I know we're all hoping the championship battle was to go on to next week, but with only 3 laps to go, I think Car Gamer might be wrapping it up here tonight. So Thomas Island is giving him a run for his money. He's catching him. But 4th is still good for Car Gamer, so he doesn't really need to fight Thomas. It could be smarter just to let him go rather than battle it out for a podium here tonight. Yeah, T-Bar, you make a good point. Yeah, Andy might catch Showtime, but his tyres are going to be pretty rooted by then. So, yeah, it might be pretty hard to pass him. He's still 10 seconds adrift. So he is catching, but I don't think he's going to catching him catching him quick enough. Duck Puncher moves up into P5.
P5 for Duck. What a great drive there.
As Thomas Island moves up into P3 and makes the move on Car Gamer.
Henchman has just moved up in the top 10 as well. What a good drive there.
So Car Gamer moves down to P4, which is still enough to win the championship, and with Duck Puncher still 13 seconds behind him, we could be seeing a championship win right here. As Henchman picks up another 3-second penalty, just as you gave him a wrap. Good work, okay?
I'll be
Got
quiet.
Clappy.
I'll be quiet.
Got Clappy battling on the back of Jimmy here. Been a bit of a frustrating race for Clappy. I think he has driven well, but he just keeps getting stuck behind other drivers.
Quiet car of the day has been Easy Reaper. He's just lapped around, been very quiet, stayed out of trouble.
Yeah, he's still going. He's out of the points though, but he is still lapping around. So we're on the last lap. There's Henchman. Oh no, he's onto the back of Watto, and they've both gone around. Watto is gone. Oh, that was not a good incident. We caught that all on stream too.
Yeah, we watched that one, boys.
That could be a bit of trouble for Henchman later on, I think. Well, we hadn't had any action for a while, and there it was. Poor old Watto punted into the wall. That's, yeah, unfortunate to see. Never liked seeing incidents like that. Fortunately, Henchman's just got it all wrong around that corner. I think with his penalties, he's probably he may even drop out of the points anyway. With Urban Growth will definitely get past him, and Easy Reaper as well. But let's cross up to Showtime. Actually, I had the wrong Red Bull. I thought he was just about to win, but he's still got a little bit to go as Henchman has crashed. Anyway, he's crashed into the wall. We've lost to Haas as Urban Growth moves up to P9, and Easy Reaper is in the points.
What a crazy finish. Once again, here we go.
We're not going to have any real battles on this last lap. Everyone's spaced out quite a bit. But I suppose Henchman and Watto gave us a bit of action to call at the end. Not the kind of action we would have liked, but these things happen. Unlucky Watto. Oh, Easy nearly lost it there. He wasn't far off hitting the wall. We'll cross up to Showtime, who's about to win the Singapore Grand Prix on 24 lap old hard tyres. What a race from Showtime. Unchallenged, he wins the race.
Hello guys.
FF Andy will pick up a podium in P2. Great result for FF Andy. Thomas Island will cross the line in third, although he will move up to second. Did FF Andy have some time penalties, or is that a glitch, I wonder? Not sure, but Car Gamer will cross the line in P4, which means he will win the championship, as I think we got Watto in the chat.
Yeah, that's
Certainly
right.
do.
I
G'day,
did
mate. What
lo-
happened there?
to
We
be
saw
fair,
we saw it on stream.
yeah, to be fair, I did lose back end on exit at corner, so I don't think Henchman did a lot wrong. To be fair,
Yeah, I think he looked like he had a fair bit more speed than you had at the corner.
Yeah.
It might have been.
I got a bit sketchy, so I had to lift off at throttle.
Unlucky, mate. That's you
That's
battled all
alright.
that way.
I enjoyed it. Fun race. Very fun
Did
race.
well from the back.
It just had to be calculated. No rash moves.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Showtime deserved it though after last week, me stealing his one away from him.
Yeah, it's a great drive from Showtime as Car Gamer picks up the Cody's driver of the day. Alright, we'll have to get these guys in for a bit of a chat.
Right, I'm gonna shoot, guys. So catch you later.
Alright, cheers, Watto.
Thanks,
No worries,
Watto.
man. No worries,
Right,
mate. See you later.
We might have to get 4 drivers in here because we're going to need Car Game Marine as well, I think. So we need Showtime, Thomas Island, and FF Andy. See if we can send some of these invites out.
I got Showtime.
You got Showtime. All right, I've sent an invite to Thomas. I've sent an invite to FF Andy.
Ben's
And
joined
see
the
if we can
party.
We'll see if we can get Car Game Marine as well. Have you sent one to Showtime?
Yes, I did send one to Showtime. I'll do it again.
Okay. No worries. All right, we've got a few guys in the party, so we'll start with FF Andy, if you're there, mate.
Alright, everyone's here. Showtime. Everybody.
Make sure you include your audio, Andy.
Yeah, mate. I actually come second though.
Mate. Yeah, we're just wondering that. You had crossed the line second, but bumped down to third. I think wondering if that was a
Yeah.
glitch or something.
Yeah, it's a glitch because I had 1 second
Yeah.
and I finished 4.5 seconds in front of Thomas. So
Yeah, I
Okay,
clipped it just
no
to make
worries.
sure, but I'm almost certain he had the gap on me.
No worries. All right, we'll fix that up later. But Andy, mate, it's been a tough season for you, but managed to grab a podium tonight. Well done.
thanks, mate. It's been a long road. Just
Yeah.
I don't know, a bit of a middle season, but I put a bit of time in this week. Did some laps, more laps than usual, and I don't know. Guess it paid off. It's good to get a result.
You did, mate. That's a great result. You and Clappy, you had a great qualifying, getting those Alfa Romeos up the grid, and you just managed to stay there the whole time. So, seventh to second. That's a great race for you. It's a bit of points. I know it's probably not going to mean much in terms of the championship for you, but
It's just good to get a
it's a
result.
good reward
Feels
for
good.
battling away all year.
And had some really nice battles, especially with Issy and Thomas as well during the race. I just went to 3-stopper, but Showtime did 2-stopper and ended up being so much faster. I think
Did a one
just
stop,
think
mate.
strategy lost me the race. A 1-stop, yeah. I had a 2-stopper,
Yeah.
sorry. And it ended up being a lot quicker for him. So yeah, happy with that though. Second's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, mate. Moving on to, let's go for Thomas. We've got Thomas there.
Yeah, mate.
G'day, mate.
Oh, yeah?
You started well, grabbing pole position, and managed to pick up a podium. Well done.
Yeah, it was tough, right? Glad it's over. It's fun to run, but yeah, it's alright. It's pretty, probably a lot more eventful than it looked. I was smashing that corner before the long DRS. Get a bit of a gap, get a bit of a run on Andy out of it, and then one lap I just pushed a little bit too hard and busted a wing. So I lost a heap of time in the pit stop, and yeah, I went meds to see if I could pull that gap back late, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, well done. I mean, P3, good points for you to finish this, or not second last week of the season. So we've got heading into next week. We've got a couple of tracks to go next week. We've got Australia and Brazil to finish off with. So a bit of momentum for you to finish the year on.
Yeah, should be good. Hate Australia, love Brazil, so we'll see what happens.
Well, luckily Australia's the quick one, I suppose.
That's true.
Yeah, I'd say I'll be
Well done, mate.
towards the back
Congrats.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what happens.
All right. Let's go to race winner Showtime. We got Showtime there,
Yeah, mate.
mate. Great win. Battling away on those hard tyres for basically the whole race.
Yeah.
How were they at the end?
They were pretty good. I think they were only at 35 or something towards the end, so
Managed to-
they held up real well.
You looked after them pretty well then.
Yeah, just praying for no safety car at the end, honestly. And then I got kicked as well towards the end, so that was a bit racy, but yeah, managed to stick in there.
Yeah, unusual for us not to have too many safety cars in this tier.
Yeah, so maybe
Something to be
maybe tomorrow night I'll just start on the hards. Yeah, right. Here we go.
Yeah, the hards aren't
But,
bad
as-
at
of course, I
Singapore.
think, yeah. Showtime, not only is that a win for you, but I think you and Cargamer might have wrapped up the Tier 1 constructors with that effort.
I think you have, yes. Very quickly, mathematically.
Guys had a
but-
pretty big lead heading into this one, so a first and a fourth. Should see you guys wrap it up. Pretty good
Stoked.
reward for a long season.
That should be good. I think that is clincher then.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not too good at quick maths, but I think that could have wrapped it up. But congrats, mate. That's a great win. That should actually might put you up in the top 3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was only half a point behind Andy. So yeah, put me up there.
Yeah, and he DNF'd tonight, so that should
Yeah.
put you up in the top 3. It might even get you pretty close to Perks in P2 as well. So yeah, it could be a good battle for you next week.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I like
I
those
think-
tracks.
Absolutely.
I think it's going to be very close next week, I think. Points.
I was in Brazil.
No
fun
doubt.
tracks.
Looking forward to it. Well, congrats again, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Catch you next time.
I think we got Cargamer there, do we?
We do have Cargo.
Cargamer.
Here he is.
Mate.
Hello.
Man of the
All you
moment.
needed tonight. With once Perks crashed out, all you needed was to finish top 4 to wrap up the championship tonight, and you did that. So, congratulations, you're our champion.
Thank you. I must admit I didn't even realise I was champ because I thought there was still 3 rounds to go, but I must be wrong. But yeah.
Yeah, we cut one out because yeah, I think we're gonna go for another 2 weeks, but in 2 weeks the State of Origin's on, so
Yeah. Okay.
we can't race that night, so we're gonna end it a week earlier. So we've got Australia and Brazil racing next week. But yeah, with picking up 12 points, you had a 27.5 point lead, so that puts you out to 39.5, and the maximum points you can get next week is 38.5. So that's wrapped it up.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm pretty happy, to be honest. I don't really know what to say. It was such a chaotic race. Like the first lap, I had a collision with one driver and then went like P nowhere and then just chipped away all night. And fortunately, I had the points from the last few weeks to get me over the line.
I actually thought it was...
You were down the
Actually-
very back of the grid for a while there.
Yeah, he was.
Managed to battle away.
Way down the back, and he battled through, and it was very clean racing by everybody. Tonight,
It was a good
actually.
race
Yeah, absolutely.
tonight, but yeah, it was good fun. I'm happy to get it racked up tonight rather than the pressure of going down to a championship finale. but
True. Good point.
But I think
So you can have a bit of fun next week instead.
yeah, and I think Red Bull should
have
have
to worry
also
about it.
claimed constructors as well, I believe. So
Yeah, that is true
That's
as
good.
well.
great job to Showtime on the win tonight. That was a great drive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a great team effort by both of you all season. So I think you guys are way out in front of P2, so I think that definitely should wrap up the constructors. and wrapped up the Drivers' Championship as well. So, pretty good night for the Red Bull boys. I'll try not to sound too happy about that.
Yeah, calm,
But loved
calm
down.
down.
Watching you, mate.
Calm down.
Congrats, mate. You're our Season 2 champion.
Thank you.
Well done.
Alright, I think we'll wrap it up. Another great night. How did you enjoy that one, Kirko? Good fun?
Yeah, it was actually nice, clean